It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. Brad Keller gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. And please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Grossman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle. Base hit, and the Red Sox are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Jose Abreu is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Hit back toward the mound, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only 1 gone.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
T-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Line toward the alley in left center, and a base hit as the run will come in to score, and that gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Justin Turner. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Standing in, George Springer. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Comes set, the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A bouncer up the middle. Slide and a stop by Scope. The throw. Hey now. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on now. Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out. Oh, that pitch is out.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another full count pitch home. He loses him on ball 4. Stepping in for the Jays, Kyle Tucker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. In there, 0-1. Tucker is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Fouled away. Rojas aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Gone!
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
Randy Arozarena comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Randy Arozarena becomes out number 2 this inning. Jonathan Scope is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out there. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
A ball and a strike now. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the designated hitter, Joey.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's take a look at Jonathan Scope, another one of the versatile new regime ball players. Ability to play second base, turn to double play at 6'2", 200+ pounds, and move over to third base with a rocket arm.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. Scope has it. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
Batting up.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base? So forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. Takes to the plate now is the designated hitter, Scooter Gennett. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
The first baseman, Andrew.
At the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
So he got him swinging. Andrew Vaughn goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool him, and the umpire too.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Tucker is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Grossman. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Empty here with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the 1-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And Lowry will look this one in for the first out. So a runner at first with one out now, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Randy Arozarena is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the third out. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. So here's the cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Justin Turner. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and that's the third out. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. And back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that.
James McCann is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0, and he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Scooter Gennett looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
3-1 to him now. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosarena is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Jed Lowry. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Tucker is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. Digging in once again, Miguel Rojas from the stretch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And it's going to be in time as Perez fired a strike to get him that time.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Fouled away. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And it's fouled away. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Aaron Judge is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Scherzer comes set. Here's the 2-1. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Scope to second for 1. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch. Popped him up. McCann waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And up steps Salvador Perez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat, that'll be the outfielder, Randy Arozarena. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting, catcher.
In now, James McCann. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1-2. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's George Springer. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Rosarena is right there, 1 down. So digging in now, Cole Calhoun. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The batter, the designated hitter,
To the plate now, Joey Votto. This pitch is popped up. And no one will track it down. No hits to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Lifted in the air out to left field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Now a long throw to third, and he is in there.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Hero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Tucker waits on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. So last half of the seventh here, and striding forward the designated hitter, Scooter Gennett. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
So now to the plate, Andrew Vaughn. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
At the plate, Yoshi Tsutsugo. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Blue Jays go down in order, and it remains a 4-3. Freddie Peralta is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. So stepping in, Justin Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it
and he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit. Now a long throw home. Throw to second, but he's in there as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play. George Springer the next to hit. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 0-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out number 2. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that will bring in the left-handed hitting outfielder Cole Calhoun. He's set and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. Darren O'Day is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. Into the stands. He got it. Digging in, Kyle Tucker. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he lays off for ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. This game's all tied at 4. Stepping into the box, Joey Votto. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation. I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
Hit on the ground out to short. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Jed Lowry is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Andrelton Simmons swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still all square at 4 apiece. So coming to the plate, Randy Arozarena. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Joe Smith comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and a strike. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away. So here's Scooter Gennett. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Andrew Vaughn is at the plate as he watches ball one.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career.
That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Blue Jays are winners in walk-off fashion. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of the few guys that really swung the bat.